Hello and welcome. Great to have you along here for the NBA on 2K Sports. Sunday in the NBA. It'll be Dwight Howard and the Los Angeles Lakers facing off against Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. And now, time for the call by Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg from New York City as they get ready for the opener.
Say the movie, dog.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And a brief look here as State Farm presents our starting lineups. First for the Lakers, and in the backcourts, Nash and Kobe. And at center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's world peace, and it's Gasol in at the power forward position. And looking at the Knicks, and in the middle, the 2012 Defensive Player of the Year, 7'1" rebounder, shot blocker, and leader, Tyson Chandler. Then there's Iman Shumpert, and it's Anthony in at the power forward.
Well, you think about the Lakers a year ago, I think the thing that bothered them was they just never could win consistently on the road. They controlled their home court, but on the road it was a different story.
Now here's Shumpert. Now Chandler inside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. On defense, New York. Here's Kobe. Gets it to go. Kobe's got the game going here with the first basket for the Lakers. And you look back at last season, and Steve was just touching on it, the Lakers just really had trouble when they left L.A. on the road. They just couldn't bring it together.
Kevin, they ended up with a 15-18 road record on the year. First time in about 5 seasons that they haven't had a winning record on the road.
Now here's Anthony. 6 to shoot. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. I mean, he can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Nash outside. World peace. World peace left side. Passes it to Howard. Gasol gets to Kobe. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Chandler. Hits the jump hook. Chandler's got his first 2 points. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris? Already shaken.
I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Now, here's Felton. Shot clock at 6. Buries it down low.
Well, I think this is the start they want. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Nash against Felton. Nash drives in. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players to watch, really ever, because of his incredible unselfishness, the constant probing with the dribble, the amazing jump shot, and the ability to just find whatever weakness exists in the defense and then exploiting it.
Well, he's really a guy that's simply dangerous as a shooter and as a passer. Equally dangerous in both areas. That's what really puts the defense in a tough spot, especially in pick and rolls.
So it's the Lakers now. After New York gets the 3.
Boy, what an amazing career Kobe Bryant has had. Last year, he was a close second place in the league in scoring average, passing Shaquille O'Neal to become 5th all-time on the NBA scoring list. And at 34 years of age, Kobe's got a chance to climb that leaderboard even further before it's all said and done.
Here's Felton following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Anthony, and the Knicks good for 2. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. But going back to Kobe, as he's gotten older, you see him working much more in the post and coming off screens. He's still, Clark, putting up great numbers. Finished second in scoring, in fact, last year. But he's still doing it a little bit differently than he did when he was a younger man.
Well, Kevin, he said he's not going to hang around past his prime, but he's doing everything he can to make adjustments to extend his prime.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Clark, the pass to Blake. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Kidd. Blake misses. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
Lakers trail by 5. Blake dishes to Clark. Count the bucket. Kidd with it. The drive by Anthony. Anthony right side. Stoudemire setting the pick for Anthony. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the score by New York. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Blake kicks to Clark. Taken away by Kidd. Outside Anthony. Back to Kidd. It could go. Unbelievable shot at the buzzer.
Boy, this guy just as calm as can be. Even with the clock ticking down to 0, no pressure.
Gotta love the composure. He just didn't seem rushed at all. He just took his time and knocked it down.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Well, on paper anyway, the Knicks probably have the most intimidating front line in the NBA with Tyson Chandler, Amari Stoudemire, and Carmelo Anthony. A lot of star power there.
Outside, Felton throws up the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Left side, Kobe. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And Steve, that trio you just mentioned, a lot of length, a lot of athleticism, Clark, a lot of skill.
Yeah, they've got a good complement of players along that front line. I mean, Chandler is a terrific defender and locker room leader, and then Amari and Melo, you've got guys that really can score the ball, and they're free to concentrate on that. So it's a definite dynamic trio. One of the best front courts in the league, I think.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, I think it's accurate to call the Dwight Howard situation a saga, and it has, at least for the moment, calmed down. A trade to the Los Angeles Lakers has now thrust them squarely into the championship picture. First, the acquisition of star point guard Steve Nash, and now the best center in the league. The tough Western Conference just got tougher. Kevin?
The story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris.
Well, you knew that Dwight Howard had his days in Orlando numbered. That was clear. You just didn't know where he would end up. But his move to this team definitely was the big story of the offseason.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Knicks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shumpert off the pick from Martin. Shumpert passes to Martin. Rises up and throws it down.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Lakers trail by 8.
Well, getting back to Howard again, I mean, anytime you have a chance to get probably the best center in the league. It's a huge deal, and I think you just go for it. You do whatever it takes to get him. So I think this is a coup. I mean, Howard's had his problems. He had the back issue last year, all the controversy as he tried to get out of Orlando. But in the end, this guy is a monster, the best defensive player in the NBA, and really right in his prime.
Now here's Jamison, looking for his first bucket of the game, and the basket by Hill.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Pass to Shumpert. Martin with the screen for Shumpert. Here's Meeks. There's the dish to Blake. The 3 is launched. Kenyon Martin grabs the board.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
.157 left here in the second. Clock at 6. And Shumpert kicks to Martin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers trail by 8.
Well, the Knicks the last few years haven't really been known for being a great defensive team. But maybe that will change with Mike Woodson coming in. A more traditional style NBA coach who's going to play a little bit slower pace, a little more isolation stuff. And as a result, maybe his team will be in better position, at least transition-wise defensively.
Here is Felton, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Felton kicks to Anthony. He dishes it to Shumpert. Back to Anthony. Over world peace. The shot by Anthony, no good. You can see the results last year, Steve. You know, the Knicks clearly seem to be more focused on defense. I think it helped their offense, and Clark had clearly helped them get to the playoffs.
Well, Kevin, I think the question for this year is whether or not they'll be able to keep that same energy and focus for a full season. I mean, they have the players to get it done, so we'll see how it plays out. And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
He feeds it to Shumpert. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside for Kidd. New York needs to get off a shot. Howard with the steal. Kobe kicks to world peace. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead. And here is Felton. Outside Anthony. Stoudemire with a screen on world peace. Anthony drives in, and he knocks it down.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, with a basket.
And, guys, he got it off just in time. Nice play.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. It's the Knicks leading by 3. The Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce is coming up next. Then it'll be on to the third quarter. We'll see you then.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your Sunday. The Knicks have the lead out in New York against the Lakers. One look at their field goal percentage says it all. They're scoring at will. Everything's going right for Carmelo Anthony. He's all over the court against the Lakers. No secret he can carry the team with his offense. And for the Lakers, they've been battling. And give them credit defensively, they're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. A good start for Kobe. He's got 9 points and some nice plays offensively, getting the assists going. And now back to New York we go as the third quarter is just about to start.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Dwight Howard. Shots good by Anthony.
Well, good job finding a little opening in the defense and burying the jumper. And, of course, the Lakers shipped off Lamar Odom before last season started. And just got a late first-round pick from Dallas in return. Not exactly what you would expect in terms of a player of Lamar Odom's caliber. You'd think they could have done better with that deal.
Kobe misses. The Knicks leading by 3. Anthony dishes to Felton. Now the pass to Shumpert. Shumpert off the pick from Chandler. Doubled by Howard. Shumpert passes to Felton. They get it back. Prioni guarded by Kobe. Chandler with the screen on Kobe. Dishes to Melo. Chandler kicks to Anthony. Back to Chandler. Goes back up. Gasol with the defensive effort. The Lakers ended up being fine with how they played, but really, as you said, it seems like they missed out on getting more in return.
Yeah, the whole trade appeared to be sort of a panic move. I mean, they didn't play well early, but ultimately adjusted, and I think that trade definitely hurt them early last season.
Now, here's Felton after the miss from Tyson Chandler. Outside Anthony. Chandler with a screen for Anthony. And Anthony gets double-teamed. And here's Felton from the arc. Prioni defended by Nash. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now Kobe. He's got 9. Jamison dishes to Kobe. Shot's good. Kobe's got 11.
Well, the thing that comes to mind to me is how effective he is around the rim. And he can finish with either hand and finish strong.
And late in the game, guys, down the stretch, when some players freeze up and run away from the ball, he's the one saying, "Give me the pumpkin." He's a clutch scorer, no doubt about it.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Anthony, the pass to Kidd. That's good.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
You look at Jason Kidd at 6'4", really strong for a point guard. But at this stage in his career, he's best off guarding shooting guards because some of the smaller, quicker point guards have given him trouble the last couple seasons.
Now Felton. Smith kicks to Stoudemire. 1:25 left to play in the third. Kidd attacking. Back to Stoudemire. Down goes the slam.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
You talk about Jason Kidd guarding wing players, he's more than solid there. So that cross-matching defensively can make a lot of sense.
Well, he's so smart and so strong, always a stronger guard than most that he would face. 6'4", 215 pounds, and not only is he strong, but he's smart and plays the game as much with his head as he does with his body.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Blake with it. Outside, Kobe lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Hill. That's good. Hill's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Back to Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Smith outside. He kicks the Kidd. It's a look. He just barely beat the buzzer.
Unflappable. Wasn't rattled at all. I mean, he's the kind of guy you want taking those shots.
Yep, I agree with that. Pressure mounting, the crowd counting it down, and bang, he drains it.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Knicks lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Strike Uncontainable Game Report. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Knicks put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. They put together a very strong push as soon as the game tipped off, and they haven't let up once, as they've really put together the kind of game a coach dreams of as they head now to the fourth period.
Great, thanks, Doris. And a very important turning point in this game was when they started to gather that steam and really started rolling, guys.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. And that run changed the entire feel of this game. And it wasn't just their offense that made it happen. The stops they were making defensively played just as big a role.
And right at the start of that run, fellas, you could see the sudden injection of energy that went through the whole team. Then it was game on.
Here's Felton after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Fires from deep. Felton can't get it to go.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here's Anthony. Steve Nash making his last shot. From the arc. Steve Nash with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Kobe attacking over Shumpert. Second chance shot, and Howard with the lay-in.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
Nash against Felton. Back to Anthony. And it's Meta World Peace with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony drives in, and yes, sir, that one drops. Anthony's got 20 points.
I can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, there's some very popular destinations for free agents around the league. Chicago, New York, Miami. But for me, the Lakers are still the premier market for players. You know, big city, a history of winning with the Laker organization, and fantastic weather, of course.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Mike D'Antoni gave to his team during that break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Shumpert goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
And, Steve, to follow up on your point, the whole aspect of Hollywood has always been a big lure for the Lakers as far as recruiting Clark free agents.
We've seen it over the years with all the big names they've gotten assigned in free agency. No doubt about it, the Lakers are still one of those destination teams for a lot of players in the league.
The Knicks leading by 9. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Felton dishes to Melo. Anthony left side. 4 on the shot clock. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 9. It's Nash with the drive. Kicks it to Kobe. Over Shumpert. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Nash. And that's 13 points for Kobe Bryant. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Anthony kicks to Felton. Chandler right side. Out to Smith. Launches it. Gets the bucket.
And they are spreading the floor and letting it fly. Really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Kobe, the pass to Gasol. Out to Nash. Lakers passing it around. Gasol kicks to Kobe. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Got that one up quick. 23 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the damage they're doing from three-point range here in the second half is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they're always a threat to spray home some threes now, but not like this.
And that is good.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area. You know, when he plays well, generally the team does too, and it's exactly what we're seeing here today.
Here's Nash. On the wing, Kobe. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 20 points for Kobe Bryant.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Out to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Chandler. The drive by Anthony, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
Nash against Felton. Feeds to Kobe. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 20 points, and he's been able to sink a pair of 3 balls as well.
That could be key for him. He doesn't need to hit a bunch of them, but just a couple or 3 from long range. That'll open up the game for him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Howard. Clark comes in for Pau Gasol. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Metta World Peace. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Steve Nash. Now here is Smith. 6 on the shot clock. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. The 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, they are not exactly taking their foot off the gas just yet.
No, they want to throw a little bit of whipped cream and some cherry on top of this one.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They get it again. A second chance effort, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
Both free throws good from Hill. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. So it's New York picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.